Hello my dear friends, how are you? Today I decided to record this video because I wanna answer you one question from one of my subscribers, and this question sounds something like this. What do you think about this situation? Will Belarusian language will finish in the future? Will stop? Will disappear in the future or not? What do you think about it? And I decided to discuss this interesting and at the same time, I repeat that, at the same time difficult question for me, because as you know, I live in Belarus, and we have two official languages like Belarusian and the Russian. And the people from my country, these people speak and Belarusian and Russian language, but mostly we speak exactly Russian language. And I recorded several videos about this topic on my channel. You can watch this video on my channel again. Who didn't watch this video, you can find it on my channel. And I decided to discuss again this question, what I think about it. I don't know. First of all, I wanna tell you that you need to know that some of these people who live in my country, in Belarus, part of these people speak in Russian and Belarusian language. And you should know that exactly people who live in the western part of my country, Belarus, speak Belarusian language mostly, exactly in the western part of my country. And I have grandmother, and she lives in this western part of my country. And I know that these people who live in this part of my country, western part of my country, speak Belarusian language. Why? I find out some information about the situation, why it happened. Because this part of my country, western part of my country, located near from these kind of countries like Poland, Lithuania and Ukraine. And these countries, some influenced to the situation. That's why these people speak mostly more often in Belarusian language. But people who live in eastern part of my country, Belarus, like me for example, I live in eastern part of my country. These people who live in this part of my country speak Russian language mostly, and more often speak exactly Russian language, because we located more close and near with Russia. Therefore, it's really very logical and obvious that these people who live in eastern part of my country more often speak exactly Russian language. It's obvious and it's logical and so on. And I think that this kind of situation, like I told you right now, we have in, I think, almost in every countries. Because, you know, if you live, I know about it, that if you live, for example, in the USA or Canada, you also have different languages. Yes, not only English language, and also you have other languages and so on. And you have the same situation like me, for example. I think so that, for example, this part of your country speak this language, this part of your country speak this language, and so on. You have different dialects, yes, if you understand me, in your country, in different parts of your country, and it's obvious, it's logical. And I don't know what to say. I don't know how to answer you this question. Will Belarusian language finished, stop, disappear or not? I don't know. I hope that one of my main language of my country, Belarusian language, will not disappear at all, because this is my history, this is my country. And of course you can tell me, what do you say? You speak Russian, I speak Russian, yes, you speak Russian, and at the same time you tell us that you hope that Belarusian language will not disappear and so on and blah blah blah. Yes, I know. Therefore I told you at the very beginning of this video that it's really very difficult and complicated question for me, and I don't know what to say, how to answer this question, because it's really very complicated and difficult question, and I don't know what to say again, what to say else, because I speak Russian more often. Why more often? Always I speak Russian. I remember when I spoke Belarusian only at school. Yes, I remember, because when I studied at school, I studied Belarusian language, I learned Belarusian language at school, and I think that I spoke Belarusian language only at school, when I studied at school, when I was a small boy, when I was in my childhood and so on. But now, when I adult, when I finished my university, when I'm working, when I have a family, of course I speak Russian, because I live in with this kind of people who speak only in Russian language, you know, and at the same time it will look, I think it will look quite strange if I would speak Belarusian language, yes, but people who live near from me speak Russian language, you know. I don't know, maybe you can tell me, no, you're crazy, you say something wrong and so on. Yes, because that's why at the very beginning of this video I told you that it's really very complicated and difficult question for me. I don't know what to say. Just I decided to record this video because one of my subscribers asked me about this question, and I decided to record this video for you. Please, if you have this kind of questions for me, please write in comments under this video your questions. I promise that I will answer all your questions, and please support my channel, put like, and bye bye.